Mm, that is such wonderful opening music. Welcome to HC Media Presents. My name is Adamos. I'm the host of the show here, Mandatory Rain. Welcome aboard. Good to see you, and glad that I could disappoint you with with a few silly guitar licks. Good to see you, and appreciate it. That is a really good line to enter a Twitch channel. Good old Kurt. Also, welcome to Alteran. You may have whatever server heads you want, because I suspect there will be one or two of them. Yeah, like I said, everybody else, welcome to HC Media Presents, where we do this thing, which has now become quite the thing. I'm having a lot of fun with this, and it is a. Can you believe this is the 14th stream of this? At least as far as the promos go. It is shocking how much of this game we've played, and have not really I wouldn't say power gamed through it. Let's put it that way. I really am enjoying the game quite a bit, and I wasn't sure whether I was gonna like doing this like once a week type thing, and then kind of jumping back into it again. But I'm really finding that I'm enjoying it on the like film art level, in the fact that I have some time to like process and think about the stuff that happened during the week. And man, like especially this one was a really cool one last week. Last week we confronted the ultimate path for our hero, and took it on. And I think I think I figured it out. Now, what I'm talking about is when we started the game, when I originally said, "Hey, I think I'm thinking about doing this," and part of it was I was talking with Hick, and I was like, "Look, this is like to me, this is a big project. This is something that I wanted to do uh, as best as I possibly could for this game in particular." And going through and doing the other HC Media streams with the independent games was awesome. I really loved the independent stuff, and we one day will return to those grounds. But instead, I brought it up to him. I was like, okay, should I do this? Because I mean, this is like a AAA game, which is the first that I'm going to do. Not only that, but it is a big game. There he is. What's up, dude? Dull surprise in yeah, coming in swinging. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Like I said, prove me wrong, Chad. Prove me wrong. Taking bets. One against Punchy Anderson. Punchy Anderson is I think in no part Jin Sakai. It's really kind of neat because I do like this thing. This is the other thing I like about playing this is that I'm getting more into the role play of what I need to do to be Jin. I don't, I don't have to do the conversation side of it. This is a little bit more. This is a little bit more like a like pantomime. I'm just kind of miming for you here, because I'm trying to do the visual side, the story side, the way that the pacing of this goes, obviously is more my doing than what the story is. And like we were talking about this when I brought it up to Hick, he said it was gonna be crazy idea, and he was really excited to see what I would do with this. And basically, kind of when I started the game, I originally was kind of hoping that it was going to be like an alternate choose your own adventure. I love choose your own adventure. It was like that was one of my things growing up. And I liked the idea of the story here of what we've got going on. Our hero Jin is experiencing the moment in which he's kind of like he's not really in charge of things, but he's part of the secession, and he'll eventually be in charge. And suddenly he's confronted by like everything that he's been taught and told and trained is suddenly upside down. And not only is it upside down, but it's upside down in one of the most life and death sort of ways. And as this, as you play the story, the more I thought about this too is that the story itself, there really can't be a way that you can write this story and have like a path that you take that is all noble, that is 100% like you've studied the samurai code, so you're gonna play the game like that. I mean, it could have that story, but it wouldn't be a good story, would it? I mean, sure, it would be, kind of the fun sort of thing, but you'd really have to like kind of in some of these instances here, you'd have to kind of like, okay, well, I know you were the general that ran this, but I can't kill you. I have to let you go. You can't do that. It's just kind of how this story is, right? And the other part of this, too, is I guess you could kind of do this, but it really doesn't seem like you could go full, like, crazed lunatic, slaughtering even your own people to accomplish what you're trying to do. There's a way to do that, I guess, and you'd really have to kind of, like, want to be that person as Jin, because they even kind of make the story so that you're sympathetic. You understand that these are your people, and that they're in trouble, and they're looking to you for this. And you kind of see that there at the end of the previous stream that I did, where we did the siege, and it was kind of like, look, you guys are the rebels here. You're the ones that hate me because I'm of the family that supposedly is the horrible government that oppresses you. Well, here's your chance to show what you want being acted out. And that whole thing is very well done. And I really kind of, the more I thought about it, and it kind of came to me in between the first stream where you break this, or you help during the siege breaking, and kind of like set loose the one village that really was kind of the opposition on the island to your family. And the other part of that is that to do it like a white knight type character, like well, I'm sorry you had to die, but we have to understand that they have they're doing their thing too. You can't do that because there's a real problem in the way that the story would go from there too, because that reaches a certain point where you're too proud to like step down to this lower status, and that doesn't make any sense. So, like I said, this is a yin yang situation, and kind of the way that I went about this and I thought about it is this is really one of my uh, granted, this is kind of like based on one of the many of the samurai films, but like my example of that growing up in my culture, in my cultural reference, is of course the what I kind of in my influential years of reading comic books, Batman was this guy, right? Like, you know, kind of the elite, but not, not too proud to duke it out for the little guy. And I really kind of went with that. And actually, it's kind of funny. I think the next slide that comes up, yeah, here it is. That was the outfit that I chose to run with for the story with the monk in it, and that was a big part of it. Is the whole thing with the monk. The monk is kind of the plateau point at which you kind of realize that this dude is duking it out with he's trying to help his order, and you're gonna say, well, no, that's kind of your thing. You can't do that. And so at that point, you can't be the high ground either, because you've done a couple of things along the way to get to where this point is. But suddenly all of the monks are gone, and this dude is kind of left in charge of protecting, basically the entire temple by himself. So it really kind of came down to all right, it's time to decide how to play this. And mainly what I'm thinking, and the way I'm going to try to do this now, is do it in a balance. When it comes to a situation where, like, there's hostages involved and your own people are going to be killed because of it, well, then in that case, I guess all bets are off, because that's exactly how they're going to treat you. So that's the leeway they're going to give you, is none. So it'll be interesting to play out. I'm pretty excited about this kind of idea of working with it. And again, it's one of the things I love about a really good game is the art, and getting me thinking about this stuff and kind of working through it. And not only that, but like as you've seen here, I've been trying to run, basically trying to stall out as I run through all of the screenshots that I've picked up here over the last month of everything that we kind of saw us do. I finally figured out a good way to get the screenshots and put them in right away after everything happens. So you can really see, like, once again, the art of the game. The art of this is pretty amazing, I believe. Hey, what's up? Oh man. Okay, I gotta stop yammering here. First off, let me also apologize, because I'm kind of coming off of a 9-hour bender here. We just finished up the No Man's Sky thing, which was Ultra brought that up there at the beginning there. No, we will not be giving out severed heads. Let's just make that clear. That won't be the thing, but there will be probably many of them. I just can't digitally send them to you. Good to see you too, man. I do appreciate you swinging on by for the drop streams this weekend. Man, that was really cool. I had a lot of fun. We actually met some new people. We've got a few folks that hopefully will come back. I don't think we scared them off yet. I noticed we had at least one or two new folks hanging out last night, listening to the radio show, and that's really cool. I'm really happy that people are kind of finding out about some of the stuff. And the drops thing was a lot of fun, but let me tell you, it's tiring. If you go back and watch today's VOD, when I got started, it was just, I did not have a good day. It was glitchy. It was just being weird, and I was not in the mood for that. Just because it's kind of it's this is one of those challenge type things that I had kind of been looking forward to playing around with and doing streaming. And unfortunately, it kind of came in the way that kind of good RP does. You just don't have any idea. It was supposed to, in my mind, it was supposed to be next weekend. Because kind of the slow roll they were doing it. And I got the impression that, like, things didn't go real well with the shelter, or not shelters, the settlements. And so I kind of thought, well, maybe the settlements is a big part of this new update. So, nope. I found out, like I said, Thursday night while I was streaming for the No Man's Sky stream that I was doing on Thursday for the Thursday Night Watch. Bill jumped in and told me that, and it was like, oh, man. So I ended up starting that stream stuff up Friday morning, bright and early, and kicked out a couple of very long streams. Big thank you to everybody that came and hung out. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun to do that, and I'm really enjoying doing the streaming thing. That's kind of this here where I was like, in the morning there, I was thinking about, like, oh man, I gotta get that done tonight too, and all of that. But like, as I got on in the No Man's Sky, I ran into this weird thing where at the end of the No Man's Sky stream, I just started working on the like little paradise planet that I had found, and was playing around with it, and so I was kind of like, oh man, I really need to log out, and like I really want to do some more No Man's Sky stuff at that point. So I would have kept going with that, and then I was like, you know what, I need to stop so that I can do. And I was like, oh my god, it's Ghost of Tsushima, and so yeah, I made sure to get out. I got a couple of winks in. We got to some rest. I ate some, and man, we are set to go for this. So again, like I said, thanks everybody for doing it. Just as the astronauts were getting drunk. You got 5 weeks. Yeah, I was thinking that. Because I thought they did something like that last time. Well, I'm not even gonna entertain that idea. I do want to do drops again, because I think I got a little better way to do it next time. That won't be as intense. Yeah, I seem to remember something about that, but I don't know. I wasn't really paying all that much attention. I just found out how to, get signed up and registered as a streamer to do it. Okay, so let's get underway here. And not so much with the chatty chat. I do appreciate you guys coming around and hanging out tonight, and I'm really looking forward to this, because I kind of have a new attitude towards how we're going to play, or at least see Jin in action. And I think it'll be a lot of fun, because I know when I... Whoa, hello. There we go. Because I know when I was playing that, and I went back and watched it again, I was like, man, yeah, this was fun. This was good fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into messing around with it. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Yeah, dude. That was the other thing. Thank you for bringing that up. The armor. We picked up the armor at the end of last stream, and I was kind of wiped at that point, so I didn't really get too into looking at it or messing around with it. Oh yeah, okay. So Junkyard is what you're asking about. Yeah, Rain is talking about Junkyard last night on Harmless Content. And what happened at the end of Junkyard, and part of the reason that I wanted to get it, and I knew a couple of people actually that had listened to it, I think would want to actually discuss the end of that because yeah, it was a little funky. So they send the guy down, the guy that gets drunk, and they drop him into the building or the tower. And when they drop him down into the tower, okay, all right. When they drop him down into the tower, the Costabot chiming in. Where do we shut that down? There we go. We'll yeah, he's a day late, definitely. That one, and I need command. No. Timers. In-game loot, no. We'll leave the super secret one in. You guys will have to figure out how to trigger that one, but yeah, that should take care of a Costabot. He says, just before losing all control of the stream. Okay, cool. Oh, well, there's this. That one? There he is. Look at him go. So even you can receive a happy dance from the Tough Head Cat if you follow. Oh, so many things about being a good streamer. So many things to learn. So yeah, where I was talking about there. So the dude gets drunk, they dip him down there, you know, of course, wacky scene with him pouring alcohol onto the egg that was plugged into the machine. And basically what happens is that they like hook it up to some wired thing and are able to, I guess, stop it from causing the memory drain and output. So they can start listening to it. And in listening to it, I guess they study it for a little bit, and in the process of like relearning everything that they need to do to get off the planet, they also come up with a new engine configuration for their ship that will take a lot less of the stuff, so thus continuing to drop more junk, into the junk pile that's there. And they come up with this new engine, and the really bizarre twist to the whole thing was at the very end, the captain is talking with the guy that they send down there, and he comes up and says, the engineer comes up and says, okay, well, we got the new configuration set up and the engines are ready to go. We should be, on our way by tomorrow, no problem. And he said, no, we're not going. The captain says, no, we're not going tomorrow. We're leaving now. And he said, well, we can't leave right now. And he's like, well, we're taking off. And they're like, well, the other guys are down there listening, listening and studying the recordings, on their headphones. And so the captain says, no, we'll take a look through the telescope and take a look at them. And they're both shocked at the fact that they're like turning into monsters, like they look like demons. And so they launch and leave them behind. And those people don't even notice them leaving. That's what you missed. So I thought it was a really bizarre end, because it turns out that the thing is the thing. But in a different form. In a no, here, stop this thing from doing this. Okay. And so yeah, it had like a reverse psychology thing. And that explains the debris that they found there previously, because this has already happened to another group of people. It's just a weird story, and kind of a cool science fiction. Okay, so yeah, like Hick was saying here, we got the new armor. Man, it is really beautiful looking too. I spent a little bit of time going back when I looked at the VOD and paused it quite a few times to kind of look at the design work. So good. You know, the detailing on it. Look, did it move? Yeah, even the shoulders. It's so good. So good. You're right. Yeah, it was totally. That was kind of what I thought too, when they described the creature having tendrils, legs, and it looked like an egg. I was like, oh well, that's Yog Sagoth. That's 100% Yog Sagoth. So maybe pilfered from that. Why not? Because man, there was so much in that episode that like I could point directly to in a lot of sci-fi films that I remember watching in the from the 70s and 80s, and even TV shows. I mean, you know, the Black Tower thing. Like I said at one point, I'm like, yeah, I am Kirok. Yeah. And that was 56 was when that one came out. Okay. So we got that, let's see. I was going to take a look at cranking this thing up, because I have a feeling that, well, obviously this is going to be our go-to armor when we wear armor. By the way, there's the here it is. That's that was the final form. I thought this was really good to do the black armor, and then after that, go to this. It's just great looking outfit, the Ronin attire. I really want to mess with Theodormi's armor, but I'm not doing enough bow work to make it worth messing with. And obviously the starter broken armor stuff. And then this is the stuff that we took Castle Kaneda with. This is when we did that. So yeah, like I said, I'm working on different outfits for different periods of the story. All right, so Gokasko's armor, we need to charm it up. Oh wait, let's take a look first at what it says the stats are. A moderate increase to health and a moderate increase to stagger damage. Interesting. Killing staggered enemy restores 10% of health. Ooh. 10% of health? Wow. I stagger people all the time. That's like my thing. That's cool. That's very cool. You're right, man. I can see what you mean by the health thing in this armor. 'Cause yeah. Especially this. This was another thing that I noticed last time. The top two slots are now we've got quite a few of these higher end charms, and then the bottom three slots are these guys right here. So, in taking a look at this, and the way that the way that we kind of fight right now, this is going to be like our armor. This is for going into the really big things. So, this I thought was a really big one. Dealing bonus damage while at 50% health or less. So I was going to put that on. And the other one that I wanted to put into the major slot was... Oh, God. 50% of your maximum health. Okay. That. Staggered enemies have 30% chance to be knocked down. I think that was the one, yeah? That's also a good... You know what? Yeah. Let's stick with that one. Don't need that. Oh, yeah, we don't use those. Yeah, we won't worry about that stuff. And then these lower level ones. Melee damage, thank you. Stagger damage, thank you. Yeah, okay, those two right off. We'll do the melee damage. Another one of those. Is it bludgeoning? Okay, that was the stagger damage one. Melee damage. And we do have some duplicates of these too. Is it this one? Yeah, this one and this one. They're two duplicates. And so what this is going to do is give us a 10%. That one. Yeah, this will give us a 10% chance to deal double damage. So that is going to be a brutal set of armor right there. What is it? Why is it showing? Oh, okay. The resistance ones. Yeah, we picked these up. Reduces damage by a moderate amount. And 20% chance to survive lethal damage. That's a pretty good... I missed that one. Gain resolve. Yeah, we're taking that instead. Oh, wait. Not there. We're not. Darn it. Let's put this... And, actually, let's change this out. Change out the idea of what we're going to do here. I receive 15% extra health when healing. 15% do resolve gains. Yeah. Alright, what was the other one? I think I already put it in there. Fortitude. No. There we go. %, health or less. And I'm going to change this out to fortitude. Fortitude and do that. Try to make that bounce up just a tiny bit. We got a new headband. That's cool. Okay, and that's good, yeah. Collection stuff, I know we picked up a couple of artifacts. The Mongolian artifacts here. Yeah, there's the shield. That's cool. I like the design work on it. It's got the little... Oh, it's got the little skulls. You get little skulls there on the head. Got a very Kali sort of look to it. Mongol shields are lightweight with a circular domed construction of wood of woven and bound wicker or willow, which is then sometimes covered in an animal hide or leather. Though heftier variants are often adopted by more heavily armored shock troops, In either case, the handles are constructed so that when gripped, the shield is aligned with the front of the closest fist. Oh, is aligned with the front of the closed fist. That's cool. Nicely done. Really like I like the little things that they've added to this quite a bit. And everything. And I guess that was the one that was in that the very end there. Families escape. I don't know why these keep coming up, because I know this is the one that we looked at before, and it keeps giving me that. You know, I kind of wonder. It looks like what I think we're seeing there is the continuation of maybe the new Icky Island thing. I don't know, just a guess, but that would explain also why it's doing this. There we go. So yeah, probably would be my guess, or it's just glitchy. So yeah, there's the armor. It's wonderful. Man, I can't get over the movement. There's a little bit of collision, like in fast movements that I'm making, but come on. I could be a real jerk about that, but man, that is beautiful looking, and its flow and is very realistic. Nope, that was not what. Here we go. Taking a look at what our objectives are here next. I brought us kind of back down here to finish up there. But we spent a good chunk of time working this section of the map here. Well, obviously, all of the stuff that's cleared out, we've kind of blown right straight up the heartland of this island. You can kind of see that we didn't get too much of the... I mean, we picked up a little bit of the coast over here. We didn't take a look at this. But, yeah, we're just kind of sliding up the side here like that. So we've got this area over here to work on. We've got actually a main story item, a message and fire, and 2 sides. A wealthy man has all he needs, and the fool from Masako's story. And I really want to get into this. I think this is going to be kind of a fun, well, I think it's going to be a very interesting story as far as where our character is kind of aligned at the moment. But we do have a couple of other things here. We can kind of work our way up the coast. I wanted to do a little bit of a thing here. I'm gonna kind of drift by here. I want to walk like past here after we take a look at some more of his tale. I kind of wanted to kind of peek at this and see what kind of activation it has or how it works. I want to try to avoid launching it, but see what the location is going to look like we're going to. So I was kind of planning on working, like I said, up around here again, and we'll knock out some of these side stories. But we're kind of, I'm trying to kind of move us towards the main story that's over on this side of the map. We've got another main story up in the northern area here, but you can kind of see when I was looking at it, it really looks like we need to take care of business down here first, and then we can go over here and deal with the eventual situation at Uncle's Castle. So I think that's our day, or at least what we're looking at doing. And I think we need to kind of switch out our walk-in material. There we go. We get a couple of different choices here, but the one we haven't taken yet is this, which I thought fit in nicely with the our where is it? The Ronin attire. There it is. That one. So yeah, we're gonna switch over to this and do this and change up. Oh, oh. Change up the hat. I was kind of hoping to find a little different hat. I had one very specifically in mind. We might go with that. Yeah. That'll work. Yep. And I like this too because the cape changes out between the different outfits. All right. So Malibu Stacy's got a new hat, and we're ready to rock. Once again, I want to thank everybody for joining me for HC Media Presents with myself, Adamos. Let's see, what do we got here? Swapping over to the Alexa voice device. Okay, man. Yeah, appreciate it. And thanks for listening in. I will actually... Let me get to one of the other things. I do kind of with... Of course. There it is. This game... I think is geared to a different pace than when I'm playing it at. Since I'm playing it as the walking samurai, I think the music triggers aren't working quite right. I'd like to kind of think that might be the reason. But it does seem to be lacking in like a incidental music. It comes and goes very quickly for me, and you hear it, but it's not. It's not prevalent. They have big themes. I mean, there's that, like I said, starting the stream there. The music from here is phenomenal. The theme music is really wonderful, but the incidental stuff doesn't seem to be as strong in this. So, yeah, you think these would be troublesome? I mean, why he's not flying off of the cliff at the moment, I could not tell you. I didn't. What? Oh. Weird. Okay, never mind. It's being glitchy. Ooh. That. Good nasty looking storm. Yeah, you would definitely think that he would be lifted off like Mary Poppins here from this cliff. Anyways, like I was saying, I've got, and it's finally loaded. Yeah. The Epidemic Sound .com soundtrack that I use. I've got a pretty good one set up here for our walking stream. But the lightning is spectacular. We really did a beautiful job with the environments. All right, so let's go do some walking. Once again, thanks for watching HC Media Presents with myself, Captain Adamos. Enjoy the show, everybody.
Stand and fight!
Find peace. You're going to be all right.
How am I so fortunate?
Go. Be well.
My lord, this is for you.
Show me your skill! чиг харгу. Аа? Бари, тийм ээ. Ой, өнөөхийг чи харлаа. Очиж бари. Явскай. Han!
Hey!
La! Akıntırdın. Stand and fight! Yatsok sotman! Zipsige bir bitçadna! Martulunnes!
slain find peace.
I'm right here!
Lord Sakai.
Norio.
We've all been worried about Hochi. They need a break.
Such moments are rare these days.
I used to be like them.
I'm not the same man I was the night before Komoda.
How bad was it?
Komoda? Bad. We lost everyone. The beach was soaked with so much blood, it was like paste. Be grateful you didn't see it.
We rode south all day into the night. A bad storm slowed us to a crawl. Stopped at a farm to sleep a few hours. I woke to screams. The main house on fire. Mongol raiders. They took us to Kaneda in chains. After that, I wish I had died fighting. I think I know where they took Hochi.
You want to go now?
Yes.
Where are we headed?
A camp on the coast. Mongol ships stopped there for supplies and prisoners on the way north.
If they put him out to sea, we'll lose him.
Lord Sakai, when this is all over, what will you do?
I hope one day I can return home. Find a way to rebuild.
I wish I still felt that way about my temple. Most of my life, my course was clear. Follow the Eightfold Path. Raise a family. Serve Cedar Temple.
You can still do those things.
I joined the temple because of my brother. And I always imagined my children and Enjo's children growing up together. Our wives would be friends.
The Mongols haven't taken everything, Norio. One day they'll be gone. And you'll still have a life to lead.
But I don't feel it's mine alone. I have to live for Enjo and the other monks who died. Do you ever feel that way about the samurai of Komoda? Like you owe them a debt?
Sometimes. Like my life has to count for 100 samurai.
But that doesn't feel possible.
Maybe that's the point.
Life before the invasion feels like it happened to someone else. Or like childhood.
Maybe 20 years from now, you'll look back on this moment the same way.
Lord Sakai, I told you Hochi strongly opposes violence, right?
You said he disagreed with the warrior monks.
He hates all weapons, including yours and mine.
He can lecture me all he likes once he's safe in Akashima village.
We're getting close to the camp. Mongol guard, run him down.
We need to get a good look at the whole camp.
What about that granary?
Good, quickly.
We have to find Hochi.
The Mongols are holding someone there.
Hochi. Has to be.
If I go alone, I can reach him without the Mongols knowing. A Mongol signal cannon.
I could set it off. Draw their attention.
While I get Hochi out. After I find Hochi, we'll meet there.
Don't wait for me if I'm late. Get Hochi back to the village. I can handle myself. I'll meet you both back in Akashima village.
Set off the signal cannon. I'll get Hochi.
Take refuge in Amida Buddha, my lord.
하루 여선배 어찌 Face me!
Good work, my friend. That should send the Mongols running.
Please save me!
What's happening? Who are you?
A friend. We need to go.
I can't leave. The Mongols are returning me to see the temple. The people there need healers, badly.
There's no time for this.
I'm sorry, but I must remain here.
Jin! Hochi!
Norio? What are you doing here?
The alarm drew a raiding party nearby. They're almost on us.
Damn it. Stay back, Kochi. We won't let them near you. Norio, ready your blade.
I'm right here. Tamke, silme soglas.
Come receive a lesson in manners. A monk of Cedar Temple is your sensei.
Are the others with you, Norio?
Everyone is gone. It's just me now.
I'm sorry. I wish we could end this bloodshed. The Mongols were searching for me. I gave myself up to save lives.
How did they know where to find you?
They knew I was in Akashima, and they wanted to return me to see the temple. They need a healer.
You're willing to treat the enemy's wounded?
Mongol or Japanese, we all suffer.
Some deserve it.
But this means... Has Cedar Temple fallen?
I don't know.
Norio, take Kochi back to the village before reinforcements arrive.
They will seek revenge.
I'll meet you there to plan a defense.
Coffee and moon pie, and suddenly all screams. That is Ghost of Tsushima, in a nutshell. Nicely said. Mandatory rain. Thanks for joining me. Also, thanks for throwing down the uptime there, Dull. Appreciate it, and give me a clue as to how long we've been doing this. This is really shaping up to be a cool story. I really like the Monk's Tale. It's got its thing. I really like the reaction to the some people deserve it, and he doesn't even react. It's great. It's so wonderful. Nicely done. Taking a few minutes here to grab some more coffee myself. Yeah, moon pie. God, I haven't had moon pie in years. That sounds really good. I'll grab something else though. And tell you what, I'm gonna take a minute. Like I said, grab some more coffee, and we'll be back in a few moments with some more of Ghost of Tsushima with myself, Adamos. Man, this is it's really fun. I really enjoy doing this. It is a really fun world to explore and to look around. So I thank you guys once again for coming and hanging out with me while I go through this. And man, it is a lot of fun. The Kurosawa mode, I think, is the way to do the Monk's Tale. it is so Sanjuro film that doesn't exist, and I love it. So, like I said, we will take a moment to take a little break. Like I said, get up, rest your ears from the scream, and we'll get back in with some more Ghost of Tsushima with myself in just a moment. But again, thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. Hey, there he is. Look at him go. Look at him go. Thank you once again, Chris, for following. Greatly appreciated. I think that gets us to 30, 38, or 39. We're one away. Awesome. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. And like I said, I'll be right back. No. No. Mod, no. we do not hand out ice cream. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're enjoying the Ghost of Tsushima with Atomos. Totally cool. Rain, don't feel you need to apologize or anything else. Yeah, like Rod's saying there. It's usually I don't know. Usually kind of it's a good idea before you start following people to make sure that that you actually approve of what they're doing. Yeah, so it's totally cool. Everybody get, we're all new to the this form of media. And yeah, the chat part of it, there's etiquette, there's rules and stuff, I guess. But just kind of ways that you would pretty much act in civil society. Kind of holds. But yeah, following somebody basically, what it means as a streamer is you get to when I go live. If you happen to be on Twitch, you'll get a notification that I've gone live. And it gives you a little pop-up, and you can click on it, and it'll take you right to my stream. But the other thing is, over on the left-hand side of the Twitch screen there, you'll see like kind of the list of people that you follow. So it also shows you those with any new videos that since the last time you logged into Twitch. But yeah, that was kind of the other thing that I wanted to sort of do, and why I was moving to Twitch and doing the harmless content Twitch thing is because when we were doing the Trek Radio official streams, I know that a lot of people kind of wanted to do that stuff too, and I've over the years I've grown more and more into kind of watching Twitch more than really any other form of stuff that I do to kind of entertain in the what used to be television time slots. Mostly because I tend to watch. I got really into watching roleplay on the Red Dead servers, and then onto the GTA stuff, and kind of following individual role players is a lot of fun. But also, I kind of like this stream here to me is more of like a concept for Twitch streams. And I'm just trying to kind of roll out this idea of doing it like a mini movie, like an art show. I don't know exactly what it is. It's a thing, and I wanted to kind of set like certain rules to how I do these story games, and especially this one because this one is near and dear to my heart as far as when I was growing up, I saw a couple of the Akira Kurosawa samurai films, and this real dump. I mean, this place was a dump. But what it was that on weekends, on Saturdays, they would basically like the guy that I'm guessing it was the guy that was like the janitor or something. But they gave him, like, the theater for the entire day on Saturday. And it was one of those theaters that, like, nobody was going to be coming at night anyways. So what the guy did was he did kung fu films. And then once a month, he would do, like, an art film type thing. And I ended up going there a night that they showed 2 of the samurai films. And it was just mind-blowing to me because I was familiar with the spaghetti western movies and really liked, I was just getting into learning about that stuff. And then all of a sudden there's this that appears that's like, a black and white film, like unearthing, a refrigerator in the Great Pyramid type of thing. It was just so out of place for a thing. It's like, wow, this was a story well before the one that I saw. And so I kind of became kind of fascinated with a lot of the stuff, and then I started to learn more about the visual aspects of it, the audio aspects of it, just what was really different. And that was when I started to kind of realize, oh, hey, there's like good films and there's like really bad films. And then the in between is kind of what everybody sees. Yeah. So I got into the samurai films, and once I saw this thing, I was like, all right. And at some point, I wanted to run this because I did want people to be able to see it. So it's really kind of cool to do this with the Twitch media and be able to have like these things. And then also, like I've been talking, I'm doing the story of George Anderson, good old Punchy Anderson. And the Punchy Anderson story is it's another way of telling a story. It's like a very, very long episode of Bonanza. Right now it only focuses on one person, but as time goes on, I'll meet, and there'll be, I'm kind of hanging out at the Valentine Saloon and going for the extra on Cheers right now. That's my thing. I'm vacuuming up information on what's going on in and around town, and then meeting people along the way, and that's a lot of fun. It's a totally different thing though than this. And then this last weekend we went crazy with No Man's Sky and doing the drops thing, which was a lot of fun as well. And that's the kind of thing where I can sit and do what I do, and people in the community can actually get something that they can play around with in game, and that's really cool. I really enjoyed doing that, and I'm glad I got the chance to participate in it. And like I said, thanks to everybody that showed up, and have fun with the stuff if you did do the drops for it. I know Hick got his. Dude, I'm telling you, that Starship is... I'm really digging it now. And I was really kind of worn out at the end of the stream, but it wasn't more than, like, maybe an hour. And I was like, why do I want to play this some more? So, yeah. What do we got going on? No, you can has no ice cream. I'm sorry, I don't have any ice cream. I can send in the happy cat if that would make you happy. We actually can. Do I have? Yeah, I have this set up for this. But yeah, like I said, it's been really a lot of fun, and kind of this weekend was sort of like a as far as I was concerned, I kind of felt like I was actually doing Twitch streaming, and not just like a hobbyist trying to do a little bit of streaming every now and then. And it was a lot of fun, and it's really kind of it surprised me at like how much believe me, I'm very tired and exhausted right now. It was a very long weekend, but the cool thing is that I really had a lot of fun with it, and it's definitely I'm gonna have a good time with this as the future goes on. Let's see, this one, and then here, and here you go. Unleash the Top Hat Cat. Look at him go. There he goes. That's so terrible. It's really. Okay. And since we got like, oh, that's not what I want. Let's shut that down. Since I got like you folks hanging out, that are harmless content folks. Let me bring this up. I know I'm doing it again. But yeah, I want to show off some of this stuff. Let's see. Are we quiet? Okay, that channel's quiet. The other follows are as follows. Here. Did that work? No. Okay. Oh, I gotta. Sorry. Let's do that way. That way you can actually see it. There we go. Oh, is it transferring? There it goes. And probably best just to do this. If I just 1 second. I'm now playing around with the green thing. Ah, here we go. Let's just do this. Show off the did it load? There it goes. Okay. So yeah, I've been putting together some more of these follow things for the show, and yeah, there's of course the one that we all know and love. Release the Bakeniko, which is a trickster cat in lore, from what I understand, that is more chaotic evil than trickster for fun of it. So I thought it was a good one. There's this one right here. Okay, obviously the name is, whatever the person that follows is. But yeah, I always love that one. Help! I need air. We've seen this one first. I've seen that one the most, and it's kind of funny because that one is actually set at the lowest random number set. But for some reason that one keeps coming up, and it usually tends to throw me a little. We got to do this one. That's the happy dance one. Look at him go. Look at him go. What's he got that cane for? Cool. Okay, that one runs 15. And then there's this one that I just added. Yeah. I had to make sure that it ran for an uncomfortably long amount of time. Hey, Coley. What's up? I don't know about that, but yeah, we'll go with soon we'll be back to being the Lord of the realm. But yeah, there's that, and then the other thing, if we get enough people, we'll do a raid, where basically we go into another channel, and this is I'm doing a little Twitch etiquette thing. This is kind of obviously it's a good idea as part of the to be part of the community. And to meet more people that maybe appreciate the stuff that I'm doing here, or finding other streamers. Man, I can't tell you how many people I've found and started watching, and had a lot of fun interacting with in their chat and stuff through raids, where basically we move all of our users, all of our viewers to somebody else's stream, and so we'll try to do that a little bit later, because I'm trying to kind of bump up my visibility, get more people, like I said, more people watching and hanging out and enjoying the stuff as well. So when we do raids, like we'll go to the channel and they have a trigger on their end that'll do a video type thing, and it's always a good idea to like. A lot of the time, what some streamers do is that all of their people come in and put heart emotes, or the streamer's actual emotes themselves up, and you say hi to the folks in the chat, because they're you're basically interrupting their TV show to come in and hang out with them. And so we do that, and you always try to be courteous and stick around for a minute or two. Even if you don't like the person that the streamer has sent you to, you try to be a little bit courteous, which usually is like I get up and grab coffee or go do something else, and so I'm kind of listening but not really watching the stream, and hang out there. Maybe who knows? I've met quite a few very cool people that do the streaming stuff that way. So that happens when you do that, and then when somebody sends a raid over to our channel, obviously we want to be courteous, right? And what they're going to run into is where's the variant? Do I have the right thing here? I don't have the right thing. Raids, yes. They're going to run into this.
I love you. We fend humans away from our home, not invite them over.
I got a coupon. And then, of course, how do I get to that one? Variations. Oh, there's only the one? Oh, yeah.
I got some big stuff going on. Now watch me play. I suck, but I do my own sound effects.
So there you have it. It seems fitting, right? Okay, so the thing about this is I actually have to start doing my own sound effects at some point. I was doing a pretty good job the other night with the wolves. The wolves that had me trapped in the cabin. That was a lot of fun. We're gonna go back up there and prove that we were wrong in escaping. I still very scary stuff and a lot of fun. Okay, so yeah, intermission. Thank you for watching the stream, everybody. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I'm looking forward to doing a lot more with streaming and playing around with stuff, just having a lot of fun with it as we go along here through the next few weeks and months. Let's see, how's that? Is it working? Streamlabs, welcome back. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's part of the streaming thing. Is it's I can't tell you how many streamers I watch just because they're having fun doing it, and that's of course when you get into those really long slog streams like what I was doing there, where I did 15 hours on Friday or Saturday. It was Friday and Saturday. But yeah, 15 hours. Once you start getting into that, it's more of like an endurance test, and a lot of the time, like some people are really funny. Some people get a little bit a little bit grouchy, and you don't have to watch them. But it's an experience, and like I said, that's also kind of the thing with doing the streaming is I really want to work very hard at doing it. There's no way that I can do 15 hours. Yeah, well, that's what I thought too, and there's no way that I would expect anybody to watch all 15 hours. The idea is that it's just a channel of stuff that's going on. And we're trying to kind of keep the highlights, or at least tell you what the highlights of some of the stuff is, and clip a lot of the highlights. But I believe we have. Can you throw the if you're listening in there, either one of you, throw up the command for Hazroot, and let them know where Hazroot is. This gives you an idea. This is a kind of like a central gathering spot for information. Thanks, Doll. I appreciate that. Yeah, this will keep, like, I love it. My stories. My stories. I gotta keep up with my stories. Where's Hick? That's Hick, by the way. He's a big fan of the stories. Basically, that'll get you to the website there that shows you like a crazy amount of people that are streaming their roleplay characters, and kind of the way that works is that you follow somebody, they do a character, you run into other characters, those people are doing characters, and you can it's kind of cool because like one of the things I really enjoy doing is you see a bunch of people kind of conglomerating. You can actually see the streamers that are in there, so you see what happens from like different perspectives. And a lot of the time, if like something really interesting is going on, I'll take and like pause one and then continue to watch the live action. And then once it kind of gets a little slow or boring, or I just get tired of it, I'll close that and then go to where it was paused and watch it from a different person. And it's always fun, like seeing the actual what they're saying in the game, what the other person heard, and what the actual streamer is doing on the other end. That is usually some of the funniest stuff that you'll see from roleplay servers. Is the streamers? Yeah, dude. Blind Bat pointing out, yeah, 15 hours. It was a lot, but it's video gaming. You don't understand. 15 hours. Yeah, that's a lot, but I've done vastly more in one game session without people watching, of course. But yeah, that's part of doing the streaming. Yeah, thanks. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a really good one there. That was a group of people that I met up with at the bar. So, again, just hanging around, being ready, and when somebody says, hey, I'm doing something, you go, I'll do that. And you do that with your character. So it's a lot of fun. It's pretty cool. Those guys were great. That was like a totally an Always Sunny in Philadelphia group. Like you could totally see that being that way eventually. Once we got to know each other a little bit more. They're fun guys, and looking forward to that. That was a cool one too. Dull's putting up the this one with that voice guy is the streamer doing a Purple Rain, and again, remember it's role play, so like they're doing their thing. He's actually singing this particular role play, and it's a lot of fun. To get to the campfire, yeah, it is really, their fire effects are really good in this. That was kind of what I was doing there at the beginning. Yeah, you take damage from fire, but it looks so good. It really is kind of like, okay, I'll take the damage for that one. Yeah, the 80s campfire song one, dude's really good. And what's cool about those clips is if you actually, when it comes to the end of the clip, there'll be like a pop-up that's basically like close clip or continue. And if you hit the continue, it will take you to my stream to the point at which that happened, and then it will show you, it's basically the whole video from that point on. So you can actually see the rest of him singing that song. Really good stuff. And I tried to do some, I'm learning to do some on-the-fly effects and stuff for the dime novels to make them more like Western type things. Sort of the Coen Brothers Western is kind of how I see these stories working. Is sort of like that. They're just dime novel type stuff. Basically, dime novels were comic books of their time, and that's the idea behind doing those streams. So, like I said, they're kind of cool. There is I'll have more clips and stuff as time goes on. So like I said, you don't always have to be too involved in the stuff. It's always just good to have people show up and be part of it, because it is a live event. And like I said, it's a little weird to us because it's a live TV where you're interacting with the person that's doing the thing. So it's kind of cool, and that's why I said I wanted to get into doing this as well as the radio show thing to kind of introduce people to both sides, because I know that was definitely something in the application for the role play thing where I kind of brought up the radio station, and I've already seen a few folks there just checking us out and taking a look at what we're doing. Because everybody's looking for some kind of entertainment, and you know, it's out there. Okay, I have proceeded to drink my whole cup of coffee, so give me a sec here, and we'll get back into more of this. I'm really super excited to continue on with the stories. So 1 second. Okay, once again, I want to thank everybody for coming to join me here for HC Media Presents the Ghost of Tsushima. Continuing on here with the story of Jin Sakai as he attempts to free his country from his island from the clutches of the evil Khan. And we're doing pretty well here. Our first objective completed, and now we're going to head on over to the survivor camp that's over here. There's also continuing the Ghosts in the Fog, but I kind of want to hit this one first. This is a Dream of Conquest because Sensei Ishikawa we last saw him quite a while ago, and he broke off from us after we got through the Castle of Kaneda scene, and I believe that's it. I don't think we've seen him. So he's trying to track down one of his students who is gone rogue from the way it looks, and is helping the Mongols. So we're gonna go over and deal with whatever is going on with that story. And then I'd like to wrap it around and pop the second part of the monk story. And we'll do that in Kurosawa mode again. But that's kind of the plan for what we've got going here for the next part of the Ghost of Tsushima. So again, thank you so much for joining me for HC Media Presents. It's myself, Captain Atomos. Enjoy the show, everybody. Completely understood. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate the follow very much. And again, thanks for supporting harmless content and stopping by. I know you guys are all real busy, and I really appreciate the time that you come and hang out with me. So have a great day, and we'll see you soon.
Looking for me?
You'll be free soon.
I've never been so thankful.
Find somewhere safe. Be careful.
For you, my lord.
refugee camp. Sensei Ishikawa said he'd meet me here. He is not here. Maybe someone has seen him.
The Straw Hats have betrayed Tsushima. Why would they join the Mongols? Because they're faithless Ronin. All they care about is who can give them the most. But what could the Mongols give them? Their lives, for one. Their own clan. Could be anything. They must think the Mongols will be victorious. Look around. Do you disagree?
Lord Sakai.
Good day, Lord Sakai.
Mongols are everywhere. Might even find us soon.
Lord Sakai, good day.
Have to go inside the tiger's cave to catch the cub.
And then the Mongols broke through the walls.
Trade is difficult in these times, my lord.
They howled like madmen, cutting down everyone in their way, setting...
What can I get for you?
I'll see you again.
Already started forgetting his face.
Thank you for all you are doing, my lord.
Good to see you. Greetings, Lord Sakai.
All my goods are useful.
They're patrolling the main paths.
End this war, my lord.
Greetings.
Kill them all, Lord Sakai. Lord Sakai.
My lord, Straw Hat Ronin have been attacking travelers in Kubara.
More of Ryuzo's traitorous men, spilling innocent blood, working with the Mongols.
I have family near the inn near Akashima Coast, my lord. I hope they're safe.
I'll find the inn and deal with these traitors.
It was nothing but ashes.
Even Clan Yarikawa failed to take Castle Kaneda. How could he?
He's a samurai spirit. Walls can't stop him.
Maybe walls can't, but even one ghost can't drive an entire army out of that place.
He has help. The spirit of Lady Adachi, who was burned alive, and an archer who was murdered by his own student.
What? That's awful.
Yeah, for the Mongols.
Saw Lady Masako riding alone through Komoda. That look on her face. She's dead inside. My lord.
My lord, I hear amazing stories about you. They say you can walk through walls. It's all right.
Don't understand a word they say.
I'm looking for a samurai, an archer.
The sensei headed toward the coast. He said you should catch up with him to join the hunt. And you'd know what that meant.
Come closer, fools. Find glory.
Sensei Ishikawa is in trouble.
Ready? Your fly! Solani check! Time!
大叔！大叔！走！
Hoi! Harbo! Sakai! Over here! Keep your head down.
You're wounded.
I'll survive.
You should have waited for me at the camp.
I had a lead on Tomoe. I couldn't risk losing her.
Were those her archers?
One of them shouted my name.
More on the way. Tend to your wound. I'll take them.
Wusho! Docho! Docho! Wusho! Docho! 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 Turgut! Docho! Not bad, Sakai.
They had you surrounded.
Tomoe taught them well.
That's not why they outmaneuvered you.
If you have an insight, share it.
You didn't notice them because you were too focused on finding Tomoe.
Even I make mistakes, Sakai.
No, you don't. Except with her.
We should get moving.
Good, Kage. What do you know about the camp?
Archers, for the most part. Tomoe has been seen with them on raids all over Akashima.
She won their trust.
She's a useful tool to divide and conquer, for now.
Tomoe betrayed you before she sided with the Mongols. But you never told me exactly what happened.
She used my teaching to help a band of assassins. They paid well.
It still doesn't explain why she attacked you.
Sakai, how does a samurai deal with an assassin?
You retaliated and attacked her.
I dealt with Tomoe as I would any common murderer.
She was your student.
I don't make exceptions, Sakai.
First, Hironori Nagawa. Now, Tomoe.
Don't be the next to disappoint me. What's that ahead?
They hunt people for sport.
Not sport. Practice.
They're ruthless.
Indulging violence weakens the warrior. Like too much food or drink.
You deserve greater respect than this. Your deaths will never be forgotten. Rest, brother. The Mongols will pay for the agony you endured. team, don't we? You deserve greater respect than this. They will pay for what they did. You said Tomoe traveled to your dojo to study. What did she do before that?
Her mother belonged to a merchant family in Umugi. She never knew her father. Why do you ask?
Killing is not learned overnight, even for a prodigy with a bow.
She was born with a taste for bloodshed. More of Tomoe's work.
Their archers hunt the people of Akashima like dogs.
Tomoe and her allies are too hungry for violence. A killer masters a weapon.
I hope you find
Samurai
peace.
masters himself.
You've devoted your life to mastering the bow. May the
bow,
slain
yes,
find peace.
Not to killing.
Now you're splitting hairs.
I've tied a wounded man to my horse with a bow
Your
string.
deaths will never be
Used an
forgotten.
arrowhead to cut meat when I had no knife.
You're saying a bow is more than a weapon.
And a samurai is more than a killer.
You deserve greater respect than this. They will pay for what they did. Go to your reward. If we can't win Tomoe back, we have no choice. We have to kill her.
I trained her. I share the blame for her actions. I will end this.
You only share the blame if you encouraged her thirst for violence.
I made her my student. I should have seen the darkness in her.
You didn't see it, and that scares you.
It bothers me. We're nearly there. We'll approach this like Fort Nakayama.
Observe the camp, look for weaknesses. Make a plan of attack.
That's right, Sakai. Look twice and shoot once. We will go on foot from here.
I hear them.
Definitely a camp for training archers.
Mongolian-style archery.
A hybrid. Tomoe is teaching them.
Training to fight samurai.
We will give them more to learn.
We take the camp, then find out where she is.
The moment you attack, my arrows will strike home.
하라고? 에? Just ready. Just ready. Come
I saw at Castle Canada. Was no fluke. You are improving. Tomoe is not here.
Let's make sure. Look around. The Mongols will pay for the agony you endured. Rest, brother. A supply list. Japanese bows and targets. Delivery locations all over Toyotama.
She's setting up more training camps.
One in Otsuna, another in Kushi, and more planned. A message in Japanese.
What does it say?
Great Khan, conqueror of Tsushima. Before the year is over, your archers will know all I do about killing samurai. And I will deliver the heads of Sensei Ishikawa and Jin Sakai.
Tomoe was here. I gave her everything. And she threw it away.
She's a threat. There is only one way this ends.
I know what must be done.
Knowing and doing are different.
You are questioning whether I am samurai? Tomoe was my greatest achievement. But if I must, I will destroy her to save this island. That is my duty.
The list we found. We will use it to track down the other camps.
And we will end Tomoe's treachery. Sakai! You are a fine warrior. You could become a great leader. But do not question my integrity again.
You deserve greater respect than this. I hope you find peace.
The note says, the Mongols have surrounded the watchtower. It won't last here much longer. Whoever finds my body, I've seen the Mongols hiding something under the green tree surrounded by a bunch of yellow elms. Take it from them and use it well.
Send your best warrior.
Lord Sakai,
What's the problem?
Mongols are gathering nearby, preparing to strike.
We should evacuate to Castle Canada.
Evacuate and the Mongols will hunt you down. Not one of you will live to see Kanada's walls.
But we won't have blood on our hands.
Go tell the village your plan for them, Hochi. I'd like to see that.
Norio, I wish you cared about the Eightfold Path more than others' opinions. First you follow Enjo around, now Lord Sakai. Do you ever think for yourself?
Wash my brother's name from your mouth.
Enough! Norio and I will do the fighting.
Everyone else can go hide.
I refuse to hide. I don't take lives, but I am not a coward.
I'll scout the village. See what defensive preparations we can make quickly. Gather everyone to you. Ready them to take shelter.
Everyone,
One of these rooftops
we need you
should
to
work.
gather here. Bring your families, quickly. Please, all of you, gather near me. Make sure everyone is here. Family, friends, neighbors. Gather round. Don't wander off. No need to panic. Just gather here.
Here, perfect.
Is anyone missing? Keep your people together.
If we flee into the swamp, people will get lost, separated. Easy prey. No walls. Mongols can strike from any direction. A temple. People could hide there. Incense burners. Add black powder to the incense. Get the smoke nice and dense. Enough to use as cover. Norio and Hochi lead everyone to the temple. I'll deal with the Mongols here. They'll blame me, not the villagers.
My lord, we've gathered everyone.
Take them to the temple.
I won't let you fight alone.
If the Mongols go to the temple, who will protect these people?
I'll do as you ask.
Keep your naginata ready. I'll owe you a jar of sake for putting up with Hochi.
Everyone, Mongols are on the way. Follow me to the temple. The invaders will face the wrath of a samurai.
Please, everyone, do as Norio says. We'll take shelter at the temple.
Quickly, everyone get to the temple. Keep moving. Make sure you have your family with you. Leave no one behind. Get to the temple. Keep moving.
Need to find a place at the edge of town to wait. I can hide in a granary. They're here. Now to light the incense burners. I hope the Mongols like smoke.
하루 여선배 요ç basın boşum Sen neye mutlusun? Yasin Bey. Oy, bunu kıkça harta. Taşa, taşa. Den negumben. Norio! Lord Sakai!
What happened, Norio? I was fighting. A Mongol snuck up behind me. Ochi threw himself at a blow meant for me.
You're both braver than many samurai I've known.
I didn't know he was behind me until I heard him cry out. By the time I turned around, he was dead.
It's not your fault. Norio?
Every time they lifted the cover on the pit, the daylight would blind us. This time, one of them stank like sake. I felt their hands pull me up, but my brother threw himself at them. He was starving, wounded, but he fought them. He fought them so hard.
Norio, you don't have to.
Yes, I do. They gave up on me and took Enjo. They took my brother. Everyone who rode south from Cedar Temple. All gone. Except me. They deserve to live. I'm the one who should be dead.
I thought the same thing after Komoda. Many times. I don't know why we survived, Norio. But we did. And these people are counting on us. We're all they have. The people of Akashima are alive because of you. Don't forget that. Because they won't.
It's all right.
We need to find out what's going on at Cedar Temple.
That is quite a story. And I think that's where we're gonna leave it for now. Yeah, we went through and got all of the location thing cleared out here. We got a couple of stories in tonight, and they have opened up quite a few more stories for us to look into. We still haven't completed or gone over and worked on Lady Masako's story, and I really want to do that. I think that's going to be where we kind of go, because it kind of goes. We're gonna head over and continue Jin's story a little bit. We get a little side story here, and then Jin's story looks like is going to intersect directly here with Masako's story, and then that actually goes up to the coast here for 6, and then across for 7 here. So there'll be quite a bit of that, and we can do that next stream. Looks like we'll also run across this story here, Yuna's story, which we haven't even started yet. So I want to check that out as well. But yeah, this was quite good. I was kind of hoping that we could run the monk story tonight and get at least 2 parts in, and yeah, that was super cool. That was a lot of fun. Okay, like I said, that will pretty much conclude it for this evening's HC Media Presents. I want to thank everybody that came and hung out with me for the live stream, and I appreciate it. Once again, as always, thank you so much, Dull Surprise, for doing the mod stuff and helping out with all of this, because, yeah, this is a lot. But it's been a lot of fun, too, and I hope you're enjoying it and having fun with it as well. And also, like I said, everybody else that comes and shows up, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you this week to all who followed, all of those who were hanging out here, and yeah, Coley. Dude, thanks so much, as always. Much like everybody else here that's helped out, you and Suval, and Blind, and of course Rain showing up. Not really feeling comfortable maybe with Twitch, but still showing up and hanging out with us tonight. Super cool. I really appreciate it. I all of the support and all the help you guys are giving me means a lot, and I'm glad that I can kind of go through and do this stuff and give you something to do, not just now, but you can always catch up on the VODs and stuff. You don't have to stick around for the whole show. There'll always be lots of cool stuff for this. So again, I can't say enough how much I appreciate it, and we will say goodbye once again to our friend Gin Sakai, whom is turning out to be in a very intricate situation, clearly. And it's very cool seeing the stories and the stuff and sharing a lot of this stuff with you. So again, thank you so much. Have a great day, and we'll see you again for more stuff, whatever that may be. I'd like to get some RP streams in this week still, and of course we got harmless content transmission in. We'll be doing that in another 24 hours. So until then, thanks again everybody for joining me. Have a great night, and take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon.